the players on these roster scores. We see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza-Shea. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the one. Here's SGA. And then dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Porzingis passes to Daniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Just two to shoot. Holmgren can't hit. 11 feet away, and the shot is long. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Porzingis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Oklahoma City the rebound. Hartenstein passes to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screens it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. And here's Young from the arc. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer adding Hughes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Luke Kennard. This team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And taken away by Johnson. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Porzingis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
But there's good recognition of the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin?
And as always, Allen, great job. Thank you.
My goodness, the ability of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Here's Young. Porzingis trying to get free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
Yeah, this is the thing about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Dort kicks to Williams. Over Riza-Shea. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's the lob to Dort. No good that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Master Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, Jalen Williams is a tough guy who can make some tough shots. That one heavily contested.
Young outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Williams from downtown. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And Wallace sub in for George.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Young against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Young from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Wallace. Connects from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Vince Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Dyson Daniels. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Okongwu finds Porzingis down low. Off the run.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Jang, no luck.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Johnson dishes to Young. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Young. Shoots over Caruso. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Caruso, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Wallace. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young from deep three-point range. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
To the paint, there's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Wallace outside. Wiggins up top, guarded by Porzingis. Jang now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Young, no good. Now Jang. Pass to Wiggins. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Zorber in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Pass to Caruso. Drops in the tray. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch, yes, sir.
Here's Kennard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Loose ball.
Close
Loose ball.
to making the defense
Go the other
pay
way.
for the lax coverage that time.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Right side, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Back to Williams. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
Okongwu kicks to Kennard. They need this. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Caruso looking for an opening. Inside, here's Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wiggins has got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Henry Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Aaron Wiggins. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gay. Here's Shea. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
A true highlight of Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people gotta say. I know what I do. Back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the reporting. Young's shot is off.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
The Hawks trail by 16. Outside Daniel. Great ball movement here by the Hawks. Shea with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit it like this one, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Daniels. To Shea, and the dunk by Shea.
Yeah, if you give Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pick.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shea. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Johnson. Caruso against Young. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Daniels. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 16. Joe passes to Williams. Daniels with the steal. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren is checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Casey Wallace. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Porzingis is checked in. Williams inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Johnson, a wide open look. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Isaiah Hartenstein. Hey, Allie, what are they telling you?
I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer about his status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it will be a while before he's back on the floor.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Now, here is Young. 17 points in his last outing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's SGA. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, the fingers practically, they can't touch you.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. Here's Porzingis. Another boy out of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And it's out of bounds for Thunder, able to retain possession. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And that one against the Raptors. It's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket.
On pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, who's coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
That one drops for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Conway's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 20. Young looking around. Here's Daniels. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Dort. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis against Wiggins. Over Porzingis, and stolen by Daniels. Pass to Young. To the inside. And O'Connell slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Hawks.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Jalen Williams has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Jalen Johnson. What have they told you there, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Hawks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
Back to Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Young's got 10 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Getting good at probing inside and finding some space.
Outside Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got 25 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Young dishes to Johnson. Back to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
To the middle. Here's George. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Johnson with the jam.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Pass to Williams. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And a draw from 3-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. No good on the 3.
Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's becoming hard, changing shots without making contact.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alan Force.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. SGA's got 20.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Young, good.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
On the wing, Williams. From the arc. And the Thunder, another 3.
This is the kind of fire J-Dub plays with. He loves coming back with a 3 to answer the one his opponent just had.
Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Thunder leading by 16. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. Guarded by Porzingis. Back to Holmgren. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
The Hawks trail by 19. Down low, here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
And here is Caruso. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. A beautiful reverse flip. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Holmgren against Porzingis. Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 13 points in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Dort kicks to SGA. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer on the right. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Here's Porzingis, defended by Holmgren. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wallace finds Caruso. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, Daniels with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Count that one.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Mr. Porzingis. The fadeaway. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. He's got 19.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
A crossover. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Hawks trail by 17. Lets a floater go. Porzingis inside. Working on Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's see the stat sheet here for Trae Young.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Luke Kennard comes in for Riza-Shea. Young is subbed in for Dyson Daniels.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
Shots good by Williams.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Young outside. 51 seconds left in the third.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
The Thunder lead by 15. On the wing, Williams. Atlanta with the rebound. And he drives in. Wide open look here for Okongwu. From outside, off the mark. The steal. Here's Alexander Walker. Young against Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul.
Type of up fake there. Well, using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
For Atlanta, they have been mixing the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Out to Wallace. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And so is Peyton Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Casey Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the point. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Williams kicks to Caruso. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Over Okongwu. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 13. To the paint. Okongwu down low. Covered by Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Williams passes to Wiggins. Back to Williams. For the three. That falls. Nice feed that time for Wiggins. Wiggins has got his third assist on the night. And he jams it with authority.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Inside. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 14. Kennard kicks to Young. Pass to Gay. Now here's Kennard. Fires for three. Drills it from outside.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the play with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Okongwu. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Young. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Young from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
To the paint. And Williams with the basket on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Now Young. Pass to Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Big Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best in the game at mining fouls. It drives social media absolutely crazy.
First free throw is good. So for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Luke Kennard.
What's been amazing to watch is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Outside Williams from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Young, right side. Johnson outside. Rizachet wide open. Kept alive. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Caruso. Out to Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Hawks trail by 6. And here is Johnson. And a wide open look for Daniel. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Wallace outside. Here's Wiggins. Williams passes to Wiggins. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. The Hawks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. To tie it up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. SBA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Daniels against Wallace. Daniels gets to Young. Johnson up top. Raises up. Cleared away by Caruso. The Thunder with the lead. Another chance. Rebounded by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To take the lead. No good.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Williams outside. Here's Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Caruso. Launches it. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, my goodness. Caruso in the clutch delivers again.
Young. Jumper is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
SGA. Porzingis pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
It's Young on the wing. Ball is covered. Johnson fires. The long shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Puts it up from 17. The shot is good.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Looked him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Daniels showing the moves down low.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander, dream from outside.
Clay certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
The Hawks trail by 8. Shoots the 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th, and this is 3 times. Gilgeous-Alexander against Daniel. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining. The fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And there's the three.
George just answering from distance right there. I love it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Williams.